I'm still striving to be as cool as the kids in Brink.
Would you rather smack your grandmother in the face or a blind person who doesn't see it coming?
Smack my grandmother face or smack a blind person that doesn't see it coming.
Yeah, I just want to know.
Like how terrible a person I am.
Yeah,
That's like the gauge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's pretty, they're both bad. Smack the woman I love, but I can explain myself.
Yeah, you could.
I guess I could explain to a blind person too after I smack him, but like I
I was
smack
forced. I had to.
I couldn't smack my grandmother.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That, I would have to tell him that. But I had to smack my grandma.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I would.
Wow. I mean, you could pick the blind dude.
Well,
It could be like
the
biggest blind dude ever.
Yeah. Like, could it be like a child murderer?
Ooh, I mean, I
Blind
guess.
child murderer. if I could pick it,
Yeah, I guess.
I would definitely.
Yeah.
I would. I'd want to do more than.
Yeah,
just
if you
smack
could pick
them,
him, then yeah.
Well, no, but either way, I have a weird thing. I'd rather smack a deaf person that was sleeping.
Okay.
Cause I get the eyes have to be closed, but my thing is I have a weird thing about people who can't see or can't see well.
You just feel bad about it.
I already know, like I've talked about it before. Like if I see a movie where a kid loses their glasses,
Protect that person.
Yeah,
I get that.
So I wouldn't want to.
Just push your grandmother out of the way to get those glasses.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. So if my grandma stole someone's glasses,
Yeah.
I'd slap my grandma.
Like, what are you doing,
For
grandma?
that
Come
person.
here.
Yeah.
Put your grandma in her place.
Yeah. Now,
Bad Grammy.
if my grandma lost her glasses, that'd be the saddest
That's
thing.
possibly the saddest
That
thing
might be
ever.
the saddest thing in the world. Dude.
Just a single tear.
I would say first it'd be a bullied, nerdy kid losing their glasses. That's number one. Number two would be your grandma losing her glasses.
How about a bullied, nerdy grandmother losing her glasses?
Ooh, yeah, dude.
That's taking
you know
it
what's
a
interesting?
What?
I don't think I've ever met a nerdy grandma.
Yeah.
You know, you get quirky a lot of times.
Yeah,
You get
quirky.
weird. You get old. You get
Yeah.
young grandmas. But I don't know. I know they're out there, but nerdy grandmas.
You know what?
Just straight playing D&D.
I guarantee you there's some D&D grandmas out there.
D&D grannies, dude.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Okay, well, you know what? I think what makes somebody a nerd?
Well, okay, I would say this. No swagger.
Okay.
Doesn't know how to communicate with the opposite sex.
Okay.
Okay. Would rather are more interested in things than people.
Right.
That kind of like describes a nerd.
You
Like
know
you're more
what?
interested in like a comic book than you are a person or something like that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And I feel like men are more likely to be nerds.
I mean, 2022, I don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying?
Because here's the
I'm
thing.
only saying that. No. I wholeheartily agree.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to cover our base.
But I think it connects to the thing of being super into things and not people. Because women are typically into people,
right.
and men are typically way into things and not into people.
Women are typically into like talking bad about other people and stuff like that, and they're
gossip.
really interested in that.
Yeah.
Whereas,
And that's how you get into the cool group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's women's whole goal is to get into that cool group.
Yeah. No, not even their goal. That's just like they just happen to
It's
be
instinct.
in the cool group.
Yeah, it's instinct. And then you make fun of women to get into the cool group. And I mean, if you've watched any movie, obviously, which are based on real life scenarios, every nerdy girl in a movie wants to be a part of the cool group.
Yeah.
She she finally lets her hair down. She takes her glasses off.
Yeah.
She starts making fun of people. She gets in the cool group. And then after about an hour and a half of that, she wants to go back to her friend group.
Right, she
But
doesn't recognize. She doesn't
two.
recognize herself anymore.
Right.
Her old friends have been trying to tell her that.
Yeah. And they turn their backs on her.
Yeah.
But then she has to do most likely what happens, she has to end up standing up to the girls that she became friends with, these bullies.
Either standing up to them directly
Yeah,
or standing up on a lunch table making a declaration to an entire group of people.
Right.
Telling the society to change.
Exactly. And then she goes and she starts doing like this. And then everybody starts doing it with her.
Come on, guys.
And then somehow cut to Quentin. And then they all start breaking out into a routine dance.
Yeah.
With a very inspirational song.
And the
behind it.
b-ball kids are the b-ball kids are cool with the chess kids.
Yeah, only for the song.
Only for the song.
Only for the song.
Yeah.
And then one b-ball kid, he becomes really good friends with one chess kid.
Yeah.
And they become best friends.
They-
Everybody's like, That's magic. And
That's magic.
Hey, that's movie magic.
That's movie magic. And
But based on real life scenarios,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
And then the principal breaks up. Everything goes back to normal.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
yes,
principal comes in with a
exactly.
baseball bat. What's going on here? His sleeves are rolled up.
Yeah.
He's like, not in my school.
Yeah, exactly. And then you find out it's because he was a nerd who always got made fun of.
Yeah.
And then
And the whole-
and then they get into a DeLorean. They go back in time, and
like
they
this.
realize that he was a nerd, and he tried to make himself cool.
Yeah. And while he was principal, he was actually like praising the jocks and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause he's
Just
trying to
like,
be one of
He's
them.
still trying to make up.
He's
for,
like wearing
his
a
nerdiness.
sports jacket, a Letterman jacket.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for no reason.
Oh no, exactly.
That's why
right,
he's cursed to watch over the school for all eternity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
No.
why he has a baseball bat.
And by the way, that's a great movie, guys.
Yeah,
So
I think we just wrote a great movie.
And we also obviously should bring back Disney Channel originals.
Yes.
So we should pitch it to Disney.
Yeah.
And say, hey, listen, we got one like you've never seen before.
How about this?
We don't follow any of the tropes. We got our own thing going.
This is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Bros and Brothers originals.
Yes, dude.
In the style of Disney Channel originals. But with a bros twist.
1,000%, dude. That's sick, dude. That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Always got to have the bros twist, for sure.
Oh yeah, you gotta have.
But
a
there's
bros
always
twist.
there's always a girl where she's like, I'm nerdy. I'm the nerdy one.
right,
But you're
Like
not really a
confident
nerd.
Yeah.
You're not really a nerd.
No,
And then they take her glasses off.
Yeah, and she's
And then
hot.
She's like super hot.
Yeah.
It's like a different actor.
yeah.
Completely different actor.
Yeah, that's no, and honestly, like I said, I feel like that hasn't been done much. So we got
We need to do
something,
that more.
we got something good going on there. I want to do a reverse version of that, where it's a guy who is very, he seems very ugly, right?
Okay.
But then he removes one thing, or like maybe he shaves off a mustache and then he's Brad Pitt. Like that would be, and just flip the whole thing on his head.
It'd be
He's like
funny.
a grown man in high school.
Grown man in high school.
yeah.
It is Brad Pitt. We
Yeah.
we cast Brad Pitt for the role.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then we literally just put like the fakest pimples on him and the thickest unibrow. Like it's like literally just like cut out of a piece of fabric.
he has
Just,
like a spa day.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
like just gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
He's wearing super thick Coke bottle glasses.
Oh yeah.
You know.
For sure. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the glasses coming off, but that is
It's
it's
got- you gotta go
glasses
there.
coming off for guys,
Or
and
the-
his hair coming out of a ponytail for girls.
The hair, the ponytail. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the two things.
You could do the dude gets a haircut.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
haircut makes him like a hottie.
Yeah. Like it's kind of like it's just in his face and stuff, and then he gets like an undercut or something like
What
that.
it is, it's super damp and greasy. It's just like kind of
Right.
covering his face, like
Right.
it's just like a mane.
Yeah.
And then like they shave his head, give him a good lining, and then he has a 6-pack.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And that's movie magic.
Movie magic, dude.
Yeah, that'd be.
He has
super-
like a tan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
like,
You gotta just.
he gets a
you
tan.
just gotta have a
He has
tan.
better clothes and everything.
Yeah, his clothes are designer.
You're like, wow, dude, that's a nice haircut.
Yeah.
I can't tell what it is, but I think it's his haircut.
Yeah.
Who's the new kid at school?
Yeah. That's
all the time.
exactly.
Yeah, who's the
exactly.
new kid at
That's
school?
it. And then, then what happens is
What?
he's like, he's about to go to sleep one night. He sees a shooting star.
Yes.
And he thinks about, wouldn't it be cool to switch places with the nerd?
Oh.
And then he switches places with the nerd.
I love
and
it.
then he's a jock in a nerd's body, and
Yeah.
the nerd's in the jock's body. The nerd doesn't want to give up the jock body, of course.
Yeah.
But the jock wants to get back to the jock wants to get back to the jock body
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's in the nerd body. But then he falls in love with all the nerdy kids that he's forced to hang out with at the school
right.
table, and he learns.
And he transforms their life.
Yeah, of
And
course.
he transforms
and then
his.
his life. Yeah. And then finally, the jock has a falling out with the other jocks. The jock body has a falling out. He wants to get back to nerd body, but then the jock that's in the nerd body doesn't want to switch back
That's
again.
right, because he loves it so much.
And then they're outside. They're having an argument. They're struggling a little bit. Shooting star comes
yeah.
at the exact moment that the nerd stuck in the jock body says, "I want my body back," and then they switch, and they have to learn how to get along and bring the two groups together.
I love it, dude.
Dude, never been done before.
Yeah, that's right.
Except for that movie Wish Upon a Star, which is incredible if you've never seen
That's
it.
a great
It's like
name.
one of the early Disney Channel originals.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay, I like it.
So, but besides that, it's never
I was
really
gonna
been done.
I was gonna call it Hottie with a Body.
Yeah, that's good. Or at least if Disney doesn't want that for the title, that could at least be the tagline.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
For
Wish
sure.
Upon a Star, Hottie with a Body, or Hottie
Wish
without a
Upon
body.
Star 2.
Hottie without a body.
Hottie in the Other Body.
Hottie in the other body.
Dude,
There it is.
Wish Upon a Star 2, Hottie in the Other Body.
I
That's
like
good.
that. Okay, I
That's
like
really
it.
good. By the way, did you ever see that movie? Was it called Freaky? That came out like last year. That was
No, I didn't see it.
It was great,
But
it was really fun.
what's cool about that is I think there's like a reoccurring theme. Like they keep remaking that movie.
Right.
Because it was like Freaky Friday, right?
It was Freaky Friday that's been made a couple times. Then
Yeah, a
Freaky
couple times.
was the one where the serial killer switched his body with the like
Yeah.
cheerleader or whatever.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It's a cool concept.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
cool twist.
Dude, speaking of cool concepts, I finished Stranger Things.
What?
Hit me with the horn. Yeah, go more like
Go like.
Well, I honestly didn't know it was
Just
gonna.
more-
I thought it was gonna keep going.
there it is. Hey, we got some drops back too,
That's
by the
cool,
way.
dude.
We heard the audience. They said, "Where them drops been?"
Yeah, I got emails, I got a
Yeah,
letter.
we brought the drops back.
Bring the
But
drops
I
back.
did finish Stranger Things. I loved it.
Dude, it was great.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
Quentin,
best
did you watch
season
Stranger
yet.
Things?
Yeah.
Dude, it was so good.
I finished it in a night and everything.
Oh yeah,
You finished the whole thing in a night?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's a
Wow,
lot.
that's a lot.
7 hours isn't even. You can't get 7 hours in a night.
Yeah.
Right? Most nights people sleep from 6 to 8.
Yeah.
So that's the majority of the night.
I was
So-
definitely tired the next day.
He went. From,
Yeah,
he went
yeah,
from
yeah.
evening to morning.
Yes, that's what it was.
That's what he did.
Yeah, he went through the whole night.
Yeah.
No, I dug it right from the first episode. Mm-hmm. It had that 80s campy horror film.
You got to see two different regions. You got to see California.
Oh yeah,
and you
yeah,
got to see, like,
exactly,
the Midwest.
exactly. What? Because the first, the first season or two was definitely like more Steven Spielberg, like Goonies, E.T., whatever, and then this was like Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yeah.
Carrie,
Yep.
like all that fun 80s like campy horror stuff. And
I was just
hey, I'm
waiting-
not gonna lie, it was spooky. There's
Yeah,
spooky parts
there's
in
some
there,
spooks
but
in
it
there.
was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Spoiler alert, by the way, because we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about
shout out to Stranger Things, but if you haven't watched it yet, fast forward a couple minutes.
it. Yeah, and then watch Stranger Things, and then come back.
And then come
watch
back,
it.
obviously come
Yeah,
back.
That's right. Which, by the way, I thought 11 was gonna straight up murder some like teenage girls or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But they pulled
yeah,
back,
yeah.
like she didn't have her powers, so she couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But she was gonna like straight up murder.
By the way, that was
people.
a great laugh when she screamed the first time.
Yeah.
And nothing happens. That was
a good
great.
moment.
That was a
That's
good
pretty
moment.
tough.
Yeah. You felt that. Everybody felt that. It was like, ooh,
that was really
yikes.
good. No, the obviously like the first half of the season, because there's a second half coming out in July.
That's right.
The first half of the season, the first half of the first half was great. I loved it. It was like horror-y and spooky and fun. But then the second half, dude, the story like picks up.
Oh, man.
When obviously they're like in Russia, and then the twists and turns at the very
Yeah, and
end.
she's like in the silo,
Yeah,
nuclear
dude.
bunker.
Yep.
That was
and
cool.
she's like back in time, dude. It was so slick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I thought it was
Dude, from episode 4 sold me. Obviously, like
episode 4 was when they were back in that house, right?
episode 4 was Dear Billy, where they thought Max was gonna die.
Right. Yeah. So
Right?
she goes.
And she
the
encounters-
first time she's in the broken
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
When
Exactly.
Which is basically in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was super.
They set
I
that
like
up.
That too.
The suspense in that scene was so perfect because they set it up like you don't know if she's gonna die or live.
Right.
And they made it seem like she's like this is it for this
Oh, yeah.
character,
Yeah.
right? They were giving you everything you need to
Yep.
close a character's arc.
Yep.
And man, she encounters this villain from like when you're watching this story from this point on, all you know is like this dude kills people.
Oh yeah.
And he kills them through the mind.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's nothing really
Yeah.
you can do about it.
No.
Right?
Yep.
And then right at the end, last moment, she gets saved
Yep.
by music.
Oh yeah. By the
pretty
way,
cool.
music will save. Now, the last 2 episodes, especially the last episode, how early were you guys like picking up on the big turn, the big twist?
Okay.
Because I got it real early.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
well,
pretty
I
early.
messed up because I wanted to see who was playing. It's Vecnor, right?
Yeah.
Is that his
Yeah,
name?
Vecnor.
I wanted to see
Vecna.
Sorry, I didn't have my camera on. Vecna. I want to see who was playing him, and I saw the character, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. They used that guy. I know him from Sweeney Todd." I'm like, "Oh, it's interesting that they used him." And so when I saw him on screen, I was like, "It's him. It's him." But
Yeah.
I didn't see that he was going to be number 1.
Oh, that I knew. As soon as they said,
Oh, yeah.
as soon as they talking about number 1, I'm like, oh, it's the guy who works there.
When
Yeah,
he was
that one,
when he was having that conversation with her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I told
no,
Anna
no,
right away. I
that's
said
when
that's number 1.
That's when I figured it out when he started talking about like he's
The
a
chess
liar.
game?
No, I got it in episode like 3.
Yeah.
When they were like, or episode 4, whenever she first had started having the flashbacks.
Yeah.
And one of the flashbacks, they say, "What happened to 1?" And they're like, some say he died, some say he disappeared, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, he's number 1. That I picked up early. I didn't pick up the Vector thing until like the second to last episode, I'm like, oh, that's him.
What a great twist though when they were like leading you to believe from the beginning of the season that she was the one that killed, like did a mass murder.
Oh yeah,
and killed all those kids and everybody
Yeah,
was
that was
cool.
in the lab, which
Yep.
it turned out it was actually number one that did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And again, like if I picked up on that not early, but like early enough, I was laughing because when they at the end of episode 7, when they start showing you everything he did, I was telling on like how many people were like, oh my, like it was so late because like they set it up in like episode 6, you kind of know like what's gonna happen.
Yeah. You know what was cool to me was seeing that he was the son, and the son was the one that killed.
Which I told Anna pretty early. I was taking wild guesses. I'm like, oh, he's the son.
Yeah, there's definitely something up with that actor because you could tell like that actor looks wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew something was up.
I wasn't able to tell that he was the son. Like that was a surprise to me at least.
Really?
But like I was able to tell he was number one by the scene where like where they're like interrogating him and like doing something to him, and then like in the next scene he shows up again completely normal. I was like, why are they keeping this guy around if he's telling secrets to the kids?
Yeah. No, that I what was it? Oh, it's because when they said the son died later at the hospital. They said that in episode 3.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's at that's the hospital he went to, and he didn't die. That one I'm like, because why would the son survive? That was like, but then he died later of causes. That was weird. Anyways, I liked it. I thought it was like really. It makes me want to go back and watch obviously the whole thing. But definitely season 1.
Yeah, that's what
I would
said.
say the last season and maybe even the season before, I was kind of like bored of Stranger Things.
Which one is the one where she was like with another group? 11 went to the other group, and it was like,
I don't know.
I think that was 2.
was it 2? That's the season I didn't
Where
like.
they had 8.
I basically liked season 1, and the other ones I tolerated, and then this one I liked almost as much as season 1. So I definitely want to go back and watch season 1.
I liked season 3 when they brought in Max and Billy.
Yeah, I liked Billy as a character because he's just that straight up 80s bully character, like that Rob Lowe, whatever
Which,
character.
by the way, Eddie's character is really
he's
awesome.
great. That's what I'm saying. Like, they kind of went back to the roots of like funny 80s stuff.
Yeah.
I really liked it. So everybody go watch Stranger Things unless you're scared of spookiness. It's in there.
Yeah, it was really good. Really good storytelling. I can't wait to see what they do with the finale. Because this is gonna be it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're ending the series.
It's pretty
For
tough
sure.
to hear. I thought it would go on for like 14 seasons or something. Like they'll just
Yeah.
keep going until they're like 80 years old.
It's best case scenario. Just
Because it
end
would have been
now.
great. It would have been great to see them go into the 90s
Yeah.
with those characters.
So only 4 more years.
Yeah.
And then it's 1990.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they just bring it back. They bring back the show like every 4 years, and they just work on it.
Oh yeah.
You
There
know?
was a real life thing of that called 7 Up, where it was a documentary where every 7 years they kept up with these people, and it started like in the 50s, and every 7 years
No way.
until they were like super old. It started when they were 7 years old, and then
What?
it picked up until they were like in their like 70s.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a BBC thing.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it's called 7 Up. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. You watch like the highlights on YouTube,
That's
and you
cool.
just literally watch them like some of their lives like fall apart. Some died, some like
Wow.
lost marriages and stuff. But then some were like super successful.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was like a project to see how far they could how long they could follow these kids for.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we could do Stranger Things version of that. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Also, I watched all 3 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
We only watched 2, the first 2.
Oh,
Perfect.
I'm finally ahead,
That's
yo.
right. I need
I've
to
seen
go watch
3.
3?
Yeah, I need to go watch the last episode because I fell asleep. Not on purpose.
I don't mind doing that.
Accident.
Rewatching it. I'll watch all the way from 1 all the way
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
But are there 4 episodes out right now?
Today, the day we're filming this, I think the 4th one comes out.
Yeah, so we got to binge.
Yeah. No,
watch 2 episodes.
it's really good. I like anytime Obi-Wan's on screen,
Yeah,
it's
love it.
awesome. When he's not on screen, it's okay.
It does feel like a samurai film.
Yeah, oh yeah,
which
yeah.
I love that.
The worst part about it is the acting by the people hunting the Jedi.
Didn't I say? But that's what I was trying to talk about.
Yeah.
Before, where I felt like their acting makes it feel like you're watching a show.
But everybody else is incredible.
Yeah.
All the acting from all the other actors are so good.
Yeah.
But the dude who's he's the Asian actor, but whatever he is.
Yeah.
And then the black woman, and there's like 2 other bad guys. They're all like they're just not good. The bad guys aren't portrayed very well in the show. They're
The
bad acting.
Inquisitors.
Yes,
Inquisitors.
but everybody else is like so good in the show and subtle. And by the way,
Which great writing. They had really good writing, I think.
Yeah.
Just the the delivery wasn't there.
And I would say the writing for those characters is also bad. So it's a mix of bad writing for them, and then because a lot of times they were like, "Where's that Jedi at?" It's like that's the best line you could do.
Or how about that part where in episode 2 where he was on the roof, they're on the rooftops, and then she like sees them, and it looks like they're like 3 houses away, and she starts doing parkour, but for like 10 minutes. That was great.
There's some interesting choices there. And by the way, episode 1, remember the Jedi they find in the first episode, and he's in that like restaurant, whatever. That's Ben Safdie. He's one of the Safdie brothers. The Safdie brothers are the guys who did Uncut Gems. So
really?
He plays that guy in there.
That's really cool.
He's an actor too. So
didn't they just do another movie recently? What was the last movie they did?
I don't know. Let's look it up. They did one of my favorite movies ever called Good Time. It's what's his face? Robert Pattinson. And dude, it is so good. Okay, let's check out the Safdie brothers Wikipedia page, and let's see. I think Uncut Gems is their most recent.
They must be working on new projects. I heard about something.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they got like a million things happening because those guys are like the most sought after. Yeah. It's so funny. The Safdie brothers, the Neistat brothers, and the Neve and his brother from Catfish.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Neve and Max.
From
Catfish.
Yeah, they all worked in the same office together forever. So that's pretty interesting. I was like, crap, I need a brother.
Hey, I'm right here.
Yeah, dude.
Bros and brothers, dude.
We just need to find more brothers.
Yep.
Nope. So Uncut Gems is their main thing. Which Uncut Gems is so much fun.
Uncut Gems is like watching a biblical story.
Yeah.
Honestly. And it's like a tragedy, you know? Like when you everything you do that's not like against the Bible, that character does. Like his character does everything that's against the Torah.
Yes.
And it just shows like the consequences of a Jewish man not following the Torah.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting take.
That's how I watch it.
Yeah.
Like when you watch it, like try to like picture like this Jewish man who these people are supposed to be like the holy people of God following the Torah. And like literally everything he does is against the wisdom of the Bible. And like it just shows the outcome of living that life.
Yeah. I like it, dude. I don't normally go to the movie with that perspective. I will try to do that from now on. That's that's interesting. I dig it. I went and saw the new Top Gun. Dude, that movie. Like
I've been hearing a lot about that.
I didn't want to believe the hype.
Yeah.
But you got to believe the hype.
Okay.
It's one of the most fun movies. Oh, dude, Top Gun Maverick. Oh, dude, that's why he's on the show. Because we needed a guy who we could surprise with new things all the time. And Top Gun is one of the highest grossing movies of all time. It's Tom Cruise's highest grossing movie. It's a movie that everybody who's seen it has seen it twice. And like Anna and I are playing. Literally, Anna's never seen the first one, and she leaned over to me during the credits and goes, I want to come see it again. So we're actually going to go see it again. I think my parents saw it twice. Everybody's going to see it twice, and it's like worth it to see it twice. It is, dude, it is so much fun.
We got to check it out.
And you got to see it in theaters. Like, my dad told me you got to see it in theaters, and I was like, we don't go to the movies a lot.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm going to go because it's like culturally kind of an interesting thing. I want to say that I went. And I was like, dude, this movie. It's like saving movie theaters all across the country. Like, a movie theater is like personally thanking Tom Cruise for saving their movie theater.
Liv and I went to the movies last night.
Oh, sick.
We saw Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yeah. It's like
there was like 2 people in
Top
there.
Gun Bob's Burgers. Yeah.
There was like 2 other people in there.
Yeah.
And they were like talking all the time. They left like 5 times.
Yeah.
But it was great. Yeah. I liked
sick,
it.
No, the people next to us though, they were having a great. They were giggling with us.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I mean, Bob's Burgers. I love Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
But I would recommend.
We want to see Top Gun.
If it's one or the other.
I get it.
We're like, we got to see Bob's Burgers.
I understand. But
I don't think Bob's Burgers is going to be anywhere else. Like, I don't feel like it's going anywhere after the theater.
It'll go streaming. It'll probably like be on like.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find it somewhere.
Like
they're going to delete it from
some
all
Fox
records.
streaming
You won't be able
service.
to find it again.
Yeah.
No, but we did see Bob's Burgers, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah. No, I'll eventually see. I'll eventually see that.
No, but we got to see.
Top Gun was cool. Tom Cruise straight killing it as always. There was like very little CG. It was almost all just like straight up just actual planes flying around doing stuff.
I'm laughing because I actually fell asleep during Bob's Burgers.
Oh yeah. That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Midnight.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I was tired from work, but
well, I'll tell you this.
It was great when I saw it.
You'd stay up during Top Gun. It'd be hard to, especially if you see it. We saw it in the Dolby Atmos theater, so it's like you hear just like behind you going crazy, and it's just an '80s throwback, fun. Like literally, my heart was going USA.
Yeah.
The whole time, dude. It was
cool.
like there was no wokeness. There was nothing. It was just straight fun from the top to the bottom, and there hasn't been a movie like that in a long time. So
We're going to film next Wednesday.
watch Top Gun, and then
right.
you guys let me know. And by the way, in Milwaukee here, we have $5 Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I paid full price to go see Top Gun, guys, and I'll tell you this: it was worth every dollar. So
Listen,
I'm just saying,
on a
whenever you
strict
can go,
budget,
First
but-
of all,
whenever you can go.
if I could save $5.
Well, no, I'm not saying to not save $5. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it'd be worth $9.50.
Yeah.
So
Well, we
I
also
would-
have to see Jurassic World next week.
Didn't the
so
price
Yeah.
go? Didn't the price go up of movies?
Probably. Everything's
Are
going
they still
up.
$10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were like 11 now.
They're like 12, 14, depending on what theater you go to.
All I know is I saw in the deluxe, and it was like $9.75 a ticket. So I think they're adjusting their price. As inflation goes up, the ticket prices go down. But anyways, And depending where you live, the ticket price will be higher. That's just how it is here.
Right.
Hey, we did not talk about this last week. We did not talk about the passing of Ray Liotta
Who's that?
from Goodfellas.
Oh,
He died.
gotcha.
I saw some things going around.
Yeah, I
But
don't know actor's name. So.
I saw that.
Yep.
On
The
the news.
actor from our favorite movie,
Yeah.
collectively, is dead. So
Gotcha.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
All right. I'll kill that segment in post. I went to the thrift store the other day, and I bought a bunch of clothes and a bunch of stuff like that. And I had picked up this Ninja Turtle toy that I got. Where did I put it? Oh, right there on that part of the setup there.
Sure.
And it was pretty cool. It's a throwback to the old Ninja Turtles. I was like, oh, this is sick. And I have like a list of a few objects from my childhood that I'm like, ooh, someday I want to like get these on eBay or whatever, right? There's a couple I got. There's been some re-releases of toys that I liked, but I want the original. So anyways, I have a few holy grails, as they say.
Yeah.
So the other day, I picked that up, and I'm like, that's not on my list, but that's cool. There is a Ninja Turtle on my list that someday I'm gonna get, and they re-released it, and but the original is expensive. So anyways, the other day, Anna went to a rummage sale like thing. It was like 3 blocks of people that they all like come together and do a huge rummage sale. So she went and she got this like outdoor toy box, plastic toy box, and I had a bunch of like junk inside of it. So she brings it home. It's there for a few days outside. And so I decided I'm going to clean it out, spray it out, get it all clean. I'll take out all these like old toys out. And I'm kind of going through it. And then I see like under a stack of like junk, I see this little tiny like arm sticking out. And I was like, oh my God, I recognize that arm. And I was like, my heart started racing, started pounding. And I grabbed it out. And it was one of my Holy Grail toys. And I brought it to show everybody.
Oh, wow. Let's see what it is.
It's this McDonald's toy.
Dude.
I don't know if
steak?
anyone remembers this.
T-bone
here.
steak?
It's a T-bone steak. McDonald's in the 90s had toys where they had different foods that they made into like look like people.
Yeah.
And this was one of the ones that I had this as a kid. I loved it so much. And obviously it got like thrown away over the years. And they from I don't know how about right now, but they were super expensive on eBay for a while. Well, here
It looks like it opens up.
Here's the magic. You open it up, and then you could fold the body parts inside.
And it just becomes a steak.
So now it's just a steak, dude. Well, it still has a nose, but
Yeah.
So you don't
and
feel
it
as
has a
bad.
hat, yeah, and a mustache. But besides
I like
that, it's just a steak.
Yeah, you would
And
never
then,
know.
dude. You open it up, bow, dude, right here. So I've had this on my like eBay watch list for years.
Yeah, that's
I haven't
awesome.
pulled the trigger on it, and boom, found it in the wild, dude.
By the way, that would be the best mascot costume ever.
Oh yeah, just a straight steak.
If you had like that whole thing
Yeah.
and then you're just dancing in that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mustache and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotta have the mustache. Is
Dude, we
key.
can make that. We can make that happen.
Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be so sick. Or even if it was just like nobody was inside of it, we just had it as a part of the set.
Yeah.
Just a giant McDonald's steak toy that most people won't remember. Let's see, 1993.
Nice.
So I'd have been like
My
three,
birth
probably
year.
40,
So, yeah.
4 years old, maybe 3 or 4 years old.
That was the year Liv was born.
Yeah, oh yeah. And they have like, I think they had like fries too. I just remember this one's the one I remember, but they had a bunch of different ones. So
That's
anyways,
cool.
got the Holy Grail right there. I'm gonna incorporate him into the set. And
Nice.
Yeah, I was
Dude,
pretty
I've been
excited about that.
working on this chess set for like months now.
Yeah.
I've been custom making this huge chess set.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I made it way too big.
Sure,
It's humongous. I wanted to make a huge chess set because I always remember like as a kid, like my uncle had these really big ornate pieces, right? And I was thinking I want to do a whole campaign of unique custom made games.
Sick.
So like take any game like Jenga or like dominoes or checkers.
Checkers would be. Hey, I'm really good at checkers.
And make my own like custom version of them.
Yeah.
And I want to do like Clue, Monopoly. I want to do like all these different board games.
Yeah.
But then make up my own like artistic versions of them.
Settlers of Catan.
Settlers of Catan. Actually, that would be awesome. You ever see those guys who make like 3D printed tiles?
Yeah.
They're like super
Just
expensive.
Carve it out of wood.
Yeah, carve it out of wood. Spend 10 years just making one
1,000
set.
pounds.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
Actually,
dude.
casting it out of steel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Or
just permanently in
each
your
tile,
house.
you make it out of its resource.
Oh, so it's like hay.
Yeah.
Just one man out of wheat.
Or you build it to look like that terrain. You have like polyester over it, so it's like plastic and hard.
Yeah, that's
dude,
true.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think that'd be super cool. Definitely like I've seen like life-size Jenga. I guess life-size Jenga is the small one. So I guess 'cause that's the life-size version of the game.
Yeah.
But giant Jenga, we actually made giant Jenga once. I played giant Jenga, but the other ones, the biggest I've seen checkers, and I know you're not saying make everything giant.
Yeah.
But I've seen
You just make everything big.
Yeah.
2-story tall Jenga. You mess up,
yeah,
it like crushes you.
No, yeah.
Well, if you made it out of foam,
that'd be
how big can you make Jenga out of foam
Without it
where it's
hurting?
safe?
Probably not as big as you think.
Yeah, because foam could be heavy.
Phone, yeah. Phone could be heavy. I think what is it like? If you drop a penny from the Empire State Building, it like will destroy your skull. So anything at any height is gonna be.
Well, you could do at least 4 stories.
Oh yeah. The problem is then you got to get a lift,
Yeah,
permits, cranes, something like that.
Just to play one game of Jenga.
Yeah. Just to pull one piece and everything just falls.
No, but I think it'd be cool to do like you ever see like some type of plastic or like a really cool neon, like neon green, neon pink, neon orange, neon blue, where it's like a really well done like plastic or something like that. You ever seen any material like that? Like Legos do that, where they have like a see-through Lego and it's like green. See-through. It'd be cool to make a Jenga set out of plastic pieces that are see-through like colored pieces.
Oh yeah.
So then when you shine light on it, or what if you did? You ever see those prisms?
Yeah.
Where you shine light through something and then it shatters into rainbows, right? Yeah. Imagine a Jenga set made out of those pieces.
You can't see anything.
Yeah, because it's just like illuminating light.
That'd be sick.
Like lasers.
That'd be pretty dope.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, but I think custom checkers would be cool. Like when you get when you king me, something cool happens to it. Yeah, dude. That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah. Or making puzzles.
Oh yeah.
Like making really ancient puzzles, like things that look like they're ancient.
Oh, sure.
You put your hand in there and then like it closes.
Those kind of puzzle,
cuts your hand off.
Yeah.
A snake comes out of nowhere.
Right. A bunch of beetles.
Yeah. Beetles.
Yo, you gotta have.
Yeah, you fall into a tomb with beetles.
Yeah,
that's creepy.
You gotta shine something to the sun perfectly, and it creates an emblem on the ground, which then that's the key to a map. Yeah, of course. No, and that's not hard to do,
dude. Imagine an escape room like that.
Oh yeah.
Like a really well done mummy, Raiders of the Lost Ark, type of in like Indiana Jones type of escape room.
Right.
I don't know if they have anything like that.
That also cuts your hand off if you mess up. You know?
Like legit.
Yeah, but it's got to be high stakes.
Yeah, high stakes.
It's got to be high stakes. A giant rolling ball.
They steal your daughter.
Throw your whip over something so you can swing over a giant pit.
They steal somebody you love and you got to get to them.
Right. You're terrified of snakes and there's a bunch of snake.
It's like a Saw movie, but he doesn't want you to appreciate your life. You know, you just got to escape.
That's what it is. That's what it is. No, that'd be pretty sick.
Well, a Saw themed escape room would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be terrifying. That would be pretty. That would be Dude, I remember seeing the first couple Saw movies. I was like, when you're a teenager, like, this is the best movie ever made, dude. Forget Citizen Kane. It's all about Saw 2. Yeah. And then I think Anna and I went and saw Saw 3, and then halfway through, she's like, I want to go. And I was like, I want to go.
I get it.
This is not, I'm not into this anymore. And then they went on to make like a million more Saw
movies.
movies.
There's like 9 of them now.
How many are there?
I don't even know.
I know there was like 13.
A bunch of reboots. The guy's been dead. He's come back to life. Yeah. Like, it's wild, dude.
Now he's got like a society.
I thought this guy was dying.
Yeah. That was great. You know, another movie that, again, it was like, what was that movie? Like, torture movie from the early 2000s? Hostel.
I
remember, like, all my friends who watched Hostel were like, dude, this is the biggest movie like of all time. They'll be like, the acting's great, the content's great, like all this stuff. And then I like I rewatched like a few years after that, and I was like, no, this is just disgusting. This is disgusting.
Just
I hate my past self.
Yeah,
this is like so gross.
You ever seen Cabin Fever?
No, I have not seen Cabin Fever.
You gotta watch Cabin Fever. It's one of those movies that makes you feel weird.
You know which one I like? That's like, it makes fun of Cabin Fever. I always makes fun of a lot of stuff. Is Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, Cabin in the
That one
Woods.
is
I was about to
fun.
say, have you ever seen Cabin in the
Cabin in
Woods?
the Woods is one again. That's
is that
like
the one
Stranger
where-
Things 4.
Is that the one where it just goes like deeper and deeper into like monsters and stuff like that?
Yeah, and at the end you see like it's all fake, and they have all the monsters like in storage and stuff.
Yeah. That was cool.
That one's so
was a
much
cool
fun.
twist. A fun movie.
I think that's Joss Whedon who does like everything great. I think
remember
he did Marvel movies.
remember the genre of like scary movie?
Yes.
Remember those where they came out with a bunch of different types?
Oh yeah, the Wayans brothers, dude.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then it got into other people's hands, and they ruined the whole like
Yeah.
the whole, because it started with like, well, I don't know if it started with, but they did it back in the 80s with like Airplane.
Yeah,
those movies were
Airplane.
making fun of movies.
Yeah.
then
They're parody movies, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then in our generation, it was like scary movie. Then they went on to like not another teen movie.
Yeah.
Then when they made fun of like 90s teen movies, then they did now that, like whatever, they made fun of superhero movies
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Yeah, and
Yeah.
those are just terrible. But
Yeah.
the first couple scary movies are amazing, dude.
Yeah, those are great.
Shout out to Wayne's Brothers if you're watching.
Did they
Wayans
make the one where,
Brothers.
the superhero movie where he's like Dragonfly or something like that?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it does sound familiar. What was I just watching on Disney? It was the
It's like just like Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
we were just watching something on Disney. I
parody.
think I was watching it with you too.
Oh yeah, what's that movie?
The superhero movie.
Yeah. Let me look it up. Yeah, it was not very good, but actually better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Fun movie where the son couldn't get any superpowers.
Yeah.
He's like
What is
making
that
it up,
called?
trying to cover
What
the
is that
entire time.
called?
I don't remember. I know exactly what you're talking
Let's look
about,
up
but
superhero movies. Yeah, it was like a classic from the 90s. Up and Away.
Dude.
That came in the year 2000. Let me click this right here.
There it is.
Dude, if people have not seen Up and Away,
Yeah.
go on Disney Plus and watch it.
It's a great family
I guess
movie.
don't watch it if you never saw it growing up. But if you did see it growing up, it's a fun
No,
remember.
I want you to watch it if
Okay.
you've never watched it,
Yeah.
and let us know what you think about it.
oh
I
yeah,
made,
yeah,
I made
yeah.
Max watch Can of Worms and he'd never seen it.
Never seen
The
Can of
weirdest
Worms.
movie.
That was great.
I've watched
It was a
most
trip.
Disney Channel originals back then, but I've never seen Can of Worms. I've
You
never
ever-
seen Luck of the Irish. Let's go through Disney Channel originals.
What's the other superhero movie? Super High or something like that?
Yeah, that would have been a little
Oh,
past my.
yeah.
That I love. That's a great movie.
I don't know if
that was
that's the
pretty
name.
cool one.
Oh, shut up with it. It was a great movie. It was like,
Okay,
it was the
list
best
of
movie ever.
Disney Channel original films. Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like there's gonna be
Their
like
original
Yeah, it was
films.
that great.
Let's just get to the 90s because they had a few in the 80s. Okay, so you got. Let's start it off at. Okay, so late 90s where I start watching. Okay, you got Susie Q is great.
Never seen
That's about a girl who dies in the 50s and then comes back to haunt a kid in the 90s.
it. I might have seen it.
And they fall in love.
Okay.
Wish Upon a Star. That's what I was just
Yeah.
talking about.
It's a good one.
That's got the Paper Brigade. It's about these kids that they're paper boys and they have
yeah.
to take over their street.
Classic.
Then you go into the really good ones, which is Under Wraps, 1997.
Best.
yes.
Okay, You Lucky Dog, which
Love
is
that.
stars what's his face from Growing Pains, just lost his name. His sister is DJ Tanner on Full House. Okay, you got Halloween Town. Wasn't allowed to watch it.
Oh, you weren't allowed to watch that movie?
No, man.
It's great.
Come on, bros. Witches, dog.
Yeah.
Xenon Girl of the 21st Century.
Favorite?
Straight up
We need to do an
classic,
episode
dude.
just about
Zetus Lapidus.
Yep.
Can of Worms. Never saw it. I don't know why I skipped it. It looked. I'm an aesthetics guy, and there's something about that monster that
No.
was aesthetically displeasing,
It
and I couldn't
traumatized
watch
me.
Yeah,
it.
it's scary.
Like it just looks so gross.
I just saw it. I'm
The
29
colors,
years old.
yeah, the
I'm
colors.
traumatized.
The colors look like vomit. The
But it's a
13th
great
year.
It's a great ride though.
I will check it out. Yeah, after all, after 23 years, I will check it out. The 13th year is about a merman.
Oh
A kid
yeah,
turns
where
into a
he
merman.
like starts transforming and stuff. Great movie.
Smart House.
Yes.
That's
Come
a
on,
good one.
Siri,
Yes.
dude. Siri
Yeah.
before Siri. Johnny
I've seen Smart
Tsunami.
House.
Now this is
Everybody-
where I started getting to the rad zone. Dude.
Everybody loves Johnny
99, dude.
Yeah.
You got Johnny Tsunami. Okay, you got Genius.
Okay.
Okay, where a kid dude, this is exactly what we were talking about. He's the
Yeah.
cool kid, or he's the nerdy kid who turns
Yeah.
cool. Don't Look Under the Bed. Never saw it. A little too spooky for me.
Okay.
Now, Horse Sense.
Never seen that.
Okay, Horse Sense. It stars.
That's a really weird. It does not look like a Disney movie.
Yeah, dude. Horse Sense. It's a part of a multi-movie like deal with the Lawrence brothers. Lawrence brothers is Joey Lawrence. I'm drawing so many blanks. I'm so good at this. Anyways, it's the Lawrence brothers. You know the kid from Mrs. Doubtfire, the son of Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah.
He was also Boy Meets World. So that's the other brother. And then there was a little brother. It was 3 Lawrence brothers. They did a couple movies. They're like in the same universe, kind of.
Awesome.
And this is Horse Sense. It's about a city kid going to live on a ranch.
And he can sense horses.
Yeah. What's it about?
I don't really remember that much. Okay.
Horse
besides what I
Sense.
described.
Horse powers.
Yeah. He can see dead horses.
Oh, by the way, well, we'll get to the sequel, but the sequel is called Jumping Ship, which I'll get to in a second. Yeah, I just think that Horse Sense is probably like a term used, and they were like, this movie's about a ranch with horses. Let's just use horse sense. I don't think it was like...
That's a bunch of horse sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Up and Away. The Color of Friendship. I never saw that one because...
Wait, is that the one where the foreign exchange student comes from South Africa, but she's actually like white?
Yeah, I'm actually reading that right now, dude. You nailed it, dude.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
South Africa. I never watched it because I didn't like movies that could possibly make me sad as a kid. I did not like emotion.
You're just like, Johnny Tsunami is kind of my vibe.
Yeah.
I just want to feel rad.
Yeah, dude. Give me rad and take away all the sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Rad, no sad.
Rad, no sad. That's a shirt.
Hey, by the way, that's still my motto to this day. Dude.
Rad,
I'm
no
all
sad.
about the rad. I don't want none of the
No
sad.
sad. That's why if something sad comes out, you just can't eat.
Yeah, I can't
eat food.
I just changed the channel. The moment I started to feel sad, I'm like, somebody give me a skateboard stat.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that would be a great segment. Is it rad or sad?
Oh yeah. Okay. Quentin, write that down.
Write that down.
Write that down.
Is it rad or sad?
Alley Cat Strike, the bowling movie. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Rip Girls, nah. That's rad. That's chick rad.
Yeah, chick rad.
Miracle in Lane 2. I hate Frankie Muniz.
Oh,
I don't know what
hot
it is. His
take.
face is like, it's like can of worms and Frankie Muniz's face.
Same
Like,
level.
Yeah, dude. I can't.
Okay, I'll say this. He did kind of stick out in Malcolm in the Middle. Like, it didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
How is that a child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stepsister from Planet Weird. Never saw it. Okay, so this is where I started losing it. Okay, Ready to Run. Never even heard of it. Quince. I don't think I met. That sounds familiar.
What is Quince?
Yeah.
Quintuplets.
Oh,
I'm assuming-
quintuplets.
yeah, but it's called
Siblings.
Quince. The Other Me. Now I love The Other Me. That is the Lawrence brother right there.
Nice.
Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire. Never saw it.
That's a great
Seen that
title,
one.
though.
Oh yeah.
That's
Now
a great
Phantom
title.
of the Megaplex. That's fun.
That's also a
it's
great
about They
title.
work at a movie theater and the Phantom of the Opera's there.
That's
They
cool.
call it the Phantom of the Megaplex.
I like it.
Okay, don't know that one. Xenon, the sequel.
The
This is where we
sequel.
kick it up a notch. Then you go into Motocrossed. Motocross is great. It's about a girl who has to pretend she's a boy so she can do motocross.
Yeah.
Good.
You know, it's very progressive.
I remember that one.
The Luck of the Irish, never saw it.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah. That's like, well, he's a
Yeah.
basketball player, but he's also a leprechaun or something like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
great. Don't remember it at all.
Okay, good. Yeah. Hounded, I do kind of remember that, but I don't remember good enough. Jet Jackson, the movie. I used to watch Jet Jackson, the TV show,
Is there,
and I did watch the movie.
Is there a poster?
No.
No, it was
Dead Link.
not beloved. Okay, The Genie Project, never saw it. Now, Jumping Ship, that is the sequel, and it stars all 3 of the Lawrence brothers.
Horse Sense?
Yes, it's the sequel to Horse Sense. Yeah.
What is Horse Sense about?
Okay,
And what is Jumping Ship?
I'm gonna go back to both of these in a second, and we'll read.
What is happening?
But they both say that they're connected. The Proof Point, I remember that. That's with T.J. Mowry.
Yep.
And the brother of Sister.
Sister.
And the star of Smart Guy, which is a great show.
Was
Halloween Town
Smart
2,
Guy and Sister, were they
I think they were in the same universe towards the end of Sister. I think there was a crossover.
There was a crossover.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I think they did that. Okay, 'Twas the Night, never seen it. Okay, now this is starting to get where I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over it,
And this is when I'm in.
but
Quinta, do you know
they
anything?
still got some bangers. You got
tell you, I'll tell you.
Double Teamed. That
Okay.
is a straight classic. The 2 sisters that play basketball.
Never seen it.
Okay, you got Cadet Kelly.
Cadet Kelly.
Hey, going out
Yes.
hot.
Definitely
that
remember
one.
that one.
True Confessions. Now, okay, this movie is sad,
Yeah.
but I turned my rad down and I watched this movie because I was so into Even
Wow.
Stevens.
So sometimes you do get that
Dude,
sad up.
This is the only sad movie I've ever seen.
I forgot about this movie.
And I'm pretty sure I cried as a kid.
Okay, I gotta watch
but, It stars what's his? Oh man, dude, my head is just not there tonight. What's his name? What's the actor's name? Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf,
So
yeah.
Shia LaBeouf playing a person that's mentally disabled.
Okay.
And he's great at it.
Oh, I did see
and
this.
It's so sad. Dude.
I remember that.
So
I remember that.
good.
And it's because his sister's name is True. It's True Confessions.
True Confessions.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what we need to do? We need to do
Watch
a
True
bros,
Confessions.
a bros and brothers pajama party and watch True Confessions.
Write down True Confessions.
All right.
Write that down. Write down pajama party.
Okay, get a clue. Never saw it. Gotta Kick It Up. I loved Gotta Kick It Up because it was full of a bunch of Latinas, and that's my vibe.
All right.
And so I love this movie. It was just
That's
like,
your flavor.
It was yeah. It was four hotties and America Ferrera, and I was just I love that movie.
She
All right.
plays Ugly Betty, so.
Never saw this. A Ring of Endless Light. The Scream team. Never saw it. Okay. You Wish. Nope. Now I will keep going a little bit longer to see if you guys saw any of these.
None.
Right on track. Okay. The Even Stevens
Yes.
movie. I did come back for
That's
this.
a great one.
I came back for the Even Stevens movie. Okay.
Cheetah Girls?
Cheetah Girls. I'm out by Cheetah Girls.
I definitely know the Cheetah Girls.
I'm fully
Yeah.
in.
So I'm out by Cheetah Girls.
Nick steps out, Liv steps
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen it, but I don't remember that.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
That's how I am.
Full Court Miracle. Never seen it. Pixel Perfect.
Yes,
Love that one.
good.
No, I'm out. Going to the Mat. Now that is a Lawrence brother again.
Never seen it.
That's the youngest Lawrence brother. Xenon Z3. Didn't know
What?
Z3 existed.
There's a Z3?
Yeah.
Didn't know that Z3
in
existed.
2004,
Gotta add that.
15 years ago, right? No.
Okay. We'll just keep going
17.
through. Stuck in the Suburbs. Tiger Cruise. Halloween Town High.
Okay.
Kim Possible Movie.
Never saw the movie.
So by this
the
point,
show.
Anna and I are dating.
Okay.
2005.
Yeah, I
the
think
Proud
I'm-
Family movie, Twitches. Okay, now I'm back in by High School Musical.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
back in
You're just
because
like, what's Disney
that was
doing
just
over here?
cultural. That was a cultural like phenomenon.
I haven't seen it until I was like an adult.
Yeah, we were still in high school and we're like, this will be fun, and we watched that. Okay, Cheetah Girls 2. Okay, so from here onward, it's not. I'd never seen Johnny Tsunami Back on Board,
Really?
and I feel like I need to watch that now.
Right now.
We missed it, but did I miss Brink?
Yeah, right there.
Where?
98.
98.
Wow.
Brink is, if you had to describe Nick in a single movie, it's Brink, dude.
All right.
I'm still
Only sometimes sad?
Yeah, only one time sad.
Only one time sad?
I'm still striving to be as cool as the kids in Brink. Like everything I do is filtered through.
It's for that movie.
What would Brink do?
Yeah.
What would Andy Brink?
Your
Brinker do?
consciousness was built around Brink.
Brink. And then I go, my second filter is Johnny Tsunami. But my first filter is all, what would Andy Brinker do?
I love it.
And you know what he would do? He would soul skate. He would help his friends. He would only turn his back on his friends to help his parents because they had no money. So that's the plot of Brink if no one's ever
Love
seen
it.
it. So
Think
shout
like
out to
the
Brink.
brink.
What is that?
I said you got to think like the brink sometimes, you know.
Think like
That's
the
why
Brink.
Quentin's here, dude. You gotta think like the
Brink.
brink and be rad and not sad.
That's
So,
right.
okay, so I don't know how we got into there, but quick news topic that I got for us today is you guys remember Doc Antle, right?
Oh, yeah.
So Doc Antle just recently was arrested.
No way.
He's charged with laundering $500,000
Tiger King?
and from Tiger King fame. And it was from smuggling people across the U.S. and Mexico border. So
What?
he's a human smuggler.
A human trafficker. Smuggler.
Smuggler because I don't think I think they're wanting to come.
Yeah,
So-
so he's not like stealing people.
No.
He's
He's
getting people over
funding
the
them
border.
coming across the border. He's also getting paid for it. Anyways, there's a lot of weird things going on. He also has a bunch of indictments for animal cruelty and all this stuff like that. Him and his partner are facing 20 years.
Wow. Which partner?
In I don't know. It just has his name. It doesn't have his picture.
Oh, like a partner in crime.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like one of his 5 wives.
No. They all seem to be like I think they're all fine and normal. I don't think they're weird or anything. But
They all ran back to Mexico.
Yeah. It's the guy who helps him run the
Sure,
animal
yeah.
farm. So anyways, I had Doc's back the whole time. Right, even when his documentary came out, I'm like, they're just trying to take him down.
Yeah.
You know, Netflix, you're terrible. Why would you do that to my boy Doc Antle? I didn't believe any of it, and then he got arrested. So I guess it was all.
So the proof
it
was in the
all-
pudding.
What's his real name? Well, not his real name, but Bhagavan.
Oh, yeah, Bhagavan.
Bhagavan.
That's his, yeah. his
Bhagavan.
fake
That's his
Antle.
czar name,
Yeah,
or-
yeah. And hey, listen,
His
he
guru
looks
name.
happy.
Actually, not really. If you really look into his eyes, that's a broken man.
This one's sad.
There's some despair.
That one is disparity. he's
But
he's
okay,
broken.
if you block this, if you were to block that out,
That one's normal.
and you just look at like from, don't look at his hairline's bad. But if you look at like this,
Yeah.
that's a happy guy.
No, that's a broken man.
but if you
that
look,
one's like normal. That one, he's devastated.
But look at, okay, but no, I'm still saying, look at, check this out.
Okay,
Hear me out. Start from here
Yep.
and just go like this. Okay, he looks like, you know what he looks like there? He's at his grandson's birthday party, and he's just like, I can't believe he's growing up. That's what it looks like, a little glimmer of hope. Now look at this
I
side.
think that's
no, but look at
he's
hold
at his
on.
grandson's
Look at-
funeral.
no, that's this side. This side goes, I have 7 wives and I like to kill tigers. That's this
Yeah.
side.
No, that side right there is like
Crazy person.
I'm about to lose everything.
Yeah.
That side over there is like I hate existence itself.
I'm confused at what side we're looking at now.
Okay, but look at, okay, you guys weigh in.
Okay.
This side of the face.
Can we crop it?
Only I don't know. I'm just zoomed in on,
Yeah.
on Safari. So look at this eye, the nose, and the little smirk.
Okay.
Doesn't he look like there's a little glimmer of like he's just like
Nope.
Okay, and then what's the
this
other
side over here is a crazy man.
option? Okay, I think the opposite. I'm agreeing with Max, and not because we're married. Quentin?
I feel like he's probably like pretty sad, or he's trying to show that he's like sorry about what he's done, but then like in reality, he's just a little angry or a little like messed up.
Oh, you know what we could do?
We have like a group of 10 people. You're like, all right, when you see this face, what do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, we should get
Happy, sad.
Yeah, we should get a room of people and stand in like a double-sided window.
Okay. This screams to me, I'm at a graduation, and I'm watching my niece graduate from high school, and it just brings a little tear to my eye.
And
You know,
to
it's
me-
like you're trying to smile, but you're trying to hold back that one tear.
I see that a little bit. I
Okay.
see the scenario you're giving.
This side is like, I kill tigers.
Yeah. No, that
And I
side is
smuggle humans.
like I definitely kill tigers and smuggle
Yeah.
humans, and that side is there's no hope in the world. That's what I see.
See, but
I agree
there's
with
a
both
little
of you.
hope in that eye. Look at the dimple coming in is going like, I'm sad and I'm trying to hold back my sadness. See, like that little smirk is that little tiny smirk with that little glimmer of glistening eye there,
Try to do
dude.
the face though.
No, that's not. That's not.
Yeah.
You can't fake that emotion, dude.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. That,
devastation.
Right there, though, serial killer. That's serial killer. And right there, that is. I'm gonna miss you. He's leaving on a plane to go to war.
I didn't see what
He's
you were saying
leaving-
before, Nick. When you gave me that scenario, I get it, but I
No,
also see what Max is saying.
He's hopeless. That's what I see. A
We'll let-
hopeless man.
we'll
I
let
feel
the
like
viewers
the one on the
decide.
right, you can see that guy like I
this
don't know,
one,
in
the
the
one we're
gas
looking at?
station or something, like just like a regular sad person. But the
yeah.
one on the left, like he looks pretty
Yeah.
like I don't know, something's up.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll let the people decide. But shout out to Doc Antle. We hope you're, free Doc Antle. Unless he actually did it.
I was saying,
Yeah,
We'll
you're
leave that up to a jury.
you're
of our
like free my
peers.
boy.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Bhagavan.
Innocent until proven guilty.
That's true.
So he's my boy. No, he's still my boy, dude.
Get him a lawyer.
Oh yeah, shout out to Doc. Yeah, if anyone's watching and you guys are rich, get him a. I guess
sure,
he's rich.
Yeah, I'm
too,
sure he's
but-
got lawyers.
Oh yeah.
The jury.
I got
Yeah.
one of my favorite segments of all time, Nick's picks.
Nick's picks.
I got a Nick's picks for today. Do you guys like sardines?
no.
Yeah.
Sardines.
I think I tried them once.
Sardines are incredible. I'm a connoisseur of sardines, and I keep them around here in the studio because if I'm here during the week and I just want to have a little snack, they're a little canned food.
You just keep sardines in your pocket.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You eat them with your fingers, just
I do it with my fingers a lot of times, yeah.
Nice.
But this is the best brand ever. It's called King Oscar sardines. I get them in olive oil because that's the fanciest way to do it.
I like it.
King Oscar is the best ones I've ever tried. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're
Yeah.
worth the money. It comes with 12. Now, this is the interesting number, and it's weird. It comes with 12 to 22 sardines,
Whoa.
which is almost double.
That's a big difference.
I think it's based on obviously size
Yeah, that
of
makes
them.
sense.
So you're getting the same amount of weight
Weight.
of sardines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
But anyways, Dude, the quality is crazy. They're not fishy at all. They're just the right amount of sardine. And sardines have bones in them. And these have bones in it, but they're so soft you don't feel the bone anymore.
Let me try some, dude.
All right,
Dude, let me try some. You're pulling them out.
Oh, dude, this
I need to try some sardines.
That's very exclusive, dude.
Look at that.
Down that fish.
Down that sardine.
All right.
That's a straight up fish.
Oh yeah, dude. It's got fins at the bottom too.
Wow.
So just
and you
get
just
in
eat the
there.
whole thing?
Smell it first. Let me know what you think.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's a fish.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you eat the whole thing, bones, tail, everything.
Everything, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I just realized I've never eaten sardines.
Okay. Cool.
I usually eat them with crackers.
I do like them with crackers, but I'm trying to watch my carbs.
Look at that.
Just stick and do the whole thing. Don't take it.
beautiful.
Okay, so you're missing the fin on that one. That's fine.
Okay.
But that lesson, you actually get the fin, you eat that too.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hook it up a little.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
ASMR. Yeah.
What do you think?
It's like tuna, but better.
Yeah, that's what it is. Sardines are a little more classier. Like in Italy, they're used on pizza. The people just put them on
Yeah.
bread.
I like tuna.
Crackers is what we do in the USA. Yeah. So, anyways, if you like sardines, do King Oscar. King Oscar sardines are the best. Forget those whatever popular brands. Like
You ever-
Bumblebee.
You ever eat anchovies on your pizza?
I have had anchovies on my pizza.
I like it.
Yeah.
It adds
It's
a lot of
pretty
flavor.
good.
It's very salty.
All right. Let's name our favorite pizza toppings, or just pizza toppings we will endure.
Okay.
And you can tell. Okay, pepperoni. You good on pepperoni?
I love
Everybody like pepperoni.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Everybody like sausage.
I love
For sure,
sausage. All kinds of
What
sausage.
about black olives?
I like black
I'll do
black
black olives.
black olives. I like them.
Green olives.
Way better.
Yes.
I
Love
cut
them.
off. I don't like green olives.
Green olives are the way to go.
Onion.
I love
Yes.
onion.
Yeah,
I'm out. Onions on
I
pizza. I'll
love
throw up at
onion.
the look
Onions
of
with
it.
barbecue sauce and chicken.
Oh my god, dude, that
he's going
sounds
for it.
crazy.
He's going for it.
Okay, chicken.
Love chicken.
Sure.
Definitely.
Okay, then what about just a meat lovers like
love
bacon,
it.
ham? That I'll do. I like a meat lovers.
You're missing one.
What's that?
I mean, you're missing a bunch.
Yeah,
Pineapple.
I was gonna get to pineapple. Nah, I'm out. I'm
I
not on pineapple.
love pineapple
I'm pretty
pizza.
simplistic with my pies. Pepperoni, sausage. I'll do black olives. Anna gets them with like jalapenos, and I'll do that as well.
I love jalapeno pizza.
I like fresh garlic on it as well.
Corn.
No,
Dude, you ever do corn on
No,
pizza?
no.
It's so good.
No, I never done corn.
It's so good, man.
Corn,
Honey.
mashed potatoes, and
Never done honey. This is getting wild. Taco pizza. People love a good taco
That's
pizza.
true.
Dad does.
Hey, honey. I love honey on my pizza.
Yeah, that's
Like a spicy honey.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I like
I mean,
okay, Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
Pineapples.
Yeah.
Jalapenos. And a little bit of hot honey.
It literally got progressively worse as you kept naming.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, Canadian bacon.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
It was like,
Pineapples.
how could I make
Jalapenos.
it more worse? Yeah.
I would definitely try that. Sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And then you guys do like extra cheese.
Oh, of course.
I'm not an extra cheese guy.
I'm lactose
Extra
intolerant.
sauce. I'll do extra sauce. I don't
Oh.
ever order it, but if somebody does extra sauce,
I want extra sauce, extra cheese, extra meat, extra vegetables.
Just get so many layers it becomes lasagna.
Yeah, exactly. Which I love lasagna.
Yeah.
Well, stuffed crust or no stuffed crust?
I love stuffed crust.
I'll do a stuffed crust, but I prefer just give me a hearty bread crust.
I love that
dude.
too.
Yeah.
I love
prefer
real
that.
thin crust.
I'm not a big thin crust guy.
Oh, I love
I like a
thin
good.
crust.
I like a medium. I like a pan style
Dude, let me
crust.
get another sardine over here.
I'll give you. I like a pan. Okay, and then obviously, we're from Illinois, so deep dish.
Yep.
Is a staple.
Love the deep dish.
Okay, give that right there. Imagine this on pizza. Oh,
Oh,
get it, dog. There it is.
real good.
Yeah. No, they're good, dude. Quentin,
like I need a napkin.
Well, as soon as we're done, you can try this, dude. It's
Yeah,
a
they've
good
just been
brand.
sitting out the whole time.
Yeah. He's just his mouth is watering. Yeah, no, that's Anyway, so shout out to King Oscar.
Yeah, I can eat anything on pizza, dude.
Yeah, I'm not.
Almost anything.
I get it. Like
Tomatoes?
Pizza's a
Tomatoes.
Yeah. I like tomatoes. I like
Tomato
tomato
slices?
sauce. I like.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No. Yeah, like a good like margarita.
Ooh, a white sauce pizza.
I will do
That's my
that.
fave.
Basil,
loves
a
white
basil,
sauce
a basil sauce, a pesto sauce.
Yeah.
Ranch with
Pesto?
barbecue sauce and chicken. Just
Okay,
keep on-
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. But I do like to dip my pizza in ranch sometimes.
I'm into it now.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I hated it.
Yeah.
Because I used to sit next to a kid who would just drench his school pizza in just ranch.
Yeah.
And it was so gross.
I used to cover mine with ketchup because the other kids thought it was weird. I was like, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
That's
I
sick.
would have hated it.
That's
I would have
sick, dude.
hated that.
Yeah,
That's a sick move.
And I know like Max didn't like ketchup, so you definitely would have hated it.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what this needs? It needs more sauce, but all I have is ketchup. Like tomatoes, close enough.
Yeah, it's still tomatoes.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
tastes like vinegar a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
What else? Malty cheese pizza, I'm not into.
Oh, I love it.
I just want a mozzarella. Just get mozzarella with a little Parmesan on top.
Give me
That's
the
it.
Goat cheese.
I'll
Give
do
me the
well, yeah,
orange
okay.
cheese.
No, I will do that. I will put like ricotta goat on top of it as a topping. But I'm talking about where the base cheese is like it's like an American with a cheddar and a 5-cheese pizza.
15
I want,
cheeses.
yeah, I just want just like
Is there a
mozzarella.
15 cheese pizza?
Dude, you know what you should make
I'm
a
sure you can
blue
find
cheese pizza.
Only
Yeah.
blue cheese.
I do
Yeah,
that.
it's just blue cheese. That'd be sick, dude. With hot wings on it.
Yeah.
That's up Quentin's alley right there, dude.
try it.
A ranch
Boneless?
pizza with boneless hot wings on top. Yeah,
I
dude.
like that.
That's sick.
We
dude.
just had pizza right before we came to the podcast. Liv and I, we made some Jack's pizzas.
Jack's pizzas.
classic, very classy.
There's
by the way.
nothing like
Yeah.
a Jack's pizza.
Well, I went to the zoo yesterday, and they had like a night thing at the zoo, and we didn't go for the animals. We went for the food because they had food trucks, and so
We didn't go over the
No,
animals.
no.
We
I tried
went
this place
for the
called
food.
Marco Pollo, where it's all chicken based. I've been wanting to try it forever, but then they had the food truck there. It's all chicken based dishes, but each dish is from a different part of the world. So they have like a chicken dish from. It's all fried chicken, but what goes on it and around it is from different parts of the world. So they have an Indian one, they have an American one, they have what. So I tried. It was called the Buddha. It was like sesame chicken. I had some egg rolls. They were running out of food by the time I got there. I wanted some pot stickers. They were out. But that was really good. And then we went to a straight up Milwaukee classic. We went to Streetza Pizza. We found their truck. Now, Streetza back in the day, me and my friends would, early days of Twitter, like 07, 08, we'd go on Twitter. They would put their location where they were. We'd drive around the city like 3 nights a week and go look for them. They do like
That's cool.
New York style pizza.
That's awesome.
And it's the same guy who runs it. So I had oh my God, it's so good. If you guys ever try
Never had it
Streetza.
before.
Streetza is dude, it's like $4 for a giant slice. So it's cheap, relatively cheap for like food truck prices. And all you need is one slice, dude. It's so filling. The crust is like a garlic crust. Oh, dude, it's insane.
good.
We actually had them here at the church for an event one time. One of our big shows we did.
Gotcha.
We had them parked outside and only like one person bought pizza. I felt so bad. So this time I like covered my face as I ordered so he wouldn't remember me.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout out Streets Pizza. So I had pizza yesterday and it was very delicious. Awesome, but the zoo was pretty cool. They had we like I said, we ate, so we didn't see a lot of the animals. So we were rushing at the last minute before they closed to see animals. But what's kind of cool is we got to see them round up the hyenas. And it was pretty dope. This lady was like walking around with food and they were just like following her, and then when she went to the back room, they just took off into the back room, so we got to see them go into the back room.
that's cool.
So, yeah. it was kinda
Would you
exclusive.
rather have your toes crushed with a hammer,
Okay.
well, like one time, or never eat pizza again in your life?
Never eat pizza?
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of food I love. Pizza's up there, but nah, like
I think my
I
toes-
got Thai, I got pasta,
My toes
I
are
got
healed.
pasta.
Like how crushed you talking? Like you can't use them ever.
Well, somebody just hits your toes with a hammer.
But you said crushed.
Yeah, like yeah,
Crushed would imply that
that's the act
they're
of crushing.
donezo,
like broken at least.
for sure, because
Yeah.
they're in a shape and then they're crushed.
Yeah, like imagine like you just have to put your feet down, and then somebody just has to whack your
Right,
toes.
so I'm
with
going
a
through
hammer
like
a
6
few
months of
times.
therapy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, nah, I just get pizza.
I'd do it for the story.
You're trying to explain to people I sacrificed my toes so I could keep eating
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
They're like, this
Yeah.
guy's
Yeah.
insane.
Aren't you lactose intolerant? Like it's worth it.
Yeah.
Give me the 5 cheeses.
Sick.
I heard
Sick.
there's a 15 G's. I want that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I'm still searching for it.
Yeah, put it in my belly while I put my feet up. Just like my
You're like-
toes are falling
You're
off.
like begging Liv. You're like, carry me to that pizza.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah.
this pizza. You can't walk.
yeah, it's just like, no, you're not gonna eat pizza anymore. And I'm just like, get away from me, woman. And I just start crawling.
So you have like the worst stomach pains and you can't walk.
Yeah.
like that's a sick.
That's
a
what
sick
pizza is
life,
for me,
dude.
man.
That's a sick life.
That's what pizza is.
Well, listen. On that note, that's
the
making me
life you want.
hungry.
Yeah.
and I think this was a good episode. I think that we covered a lot. I think that I broke a lot of news with Doc Antle. I don't think a lot of people know what's going on with him.
That's right.
But investigate the case for yourself. Come up to your own conclusions. Get back to us what you think about that. What else did we talk about today? Oh, shout out to rest in peace, Ray Liotta. We didn't do it. We didn't do you justice, baby. But
We didn't do it
we love
justice.
Goodfellas. We love the rest of your movies, not as much as Goodfellas, but shout out to our favorite actor that we didn't even bring up the fact that he died. So
Yeah.
rest in peace to that. And then also, I want to encourage everybody, go after your holy grail, because dreams do come true.
Yeah.
And when you put something out into the world, God rewards you, and he gives
it.
you what your heart desired. And I got this toy that I've been looking for my whole life.
Dude, you know what my holy grail is? Do you remember those Burger King golden Pokemon cards?
No,
That's it.
I didn't. First,
Look it up real quick.
I was, okay.
Look it up real quick. Those things.
They're
Sick,
golden.
dude.
Yeah, they're golden. They're thick.
Wow.
I want the Mewtwo one. Or the Togepi one.
Well, listen, put it out there. Someday you might get that.
Someday.
You'll find it in a random toy box one day, like I did.
Hopefully.
It'll be sticking out just barely. You'll see the golden
Yeah,
shimmer.
just that little shimmer.
Or it would be like in a bar of chocolate.
Oh yeah, shout out Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out
See you
Willy
guys
Wonka.
next week.
Bye.
Peace.